My name is Dre Hickam. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm here to tell you about my background, about Five Star Vision and how it all came together. I'm here at Saguaro High School where it all began. At a very early age, I've always been doubted. I've always been the one the teachers always talked about. Maybe Trey's not smart enough. Trey's not good enough. Maybe we should hold Trey back. We're here at Saguaro High School. The reason why is because my two sisters, paved the way for me to come here. And as a kid, grew up in Scottsdale, you hear about Saguaro, the legacy and all the people that came through here, through DJ Foster, through Christian Kirk and Byron Murphy and all those guys and Corey Adams. I kind of realized where I wanted to go play football, and I wanted to go to the league and do all these great things and pave the way for kids that their dreams can't come true and all that stuff. And as any kid, I always had people that doubted me as well, and I kind of motivated me to go to college and go to Concordia University, Wisconsin, and went on to graduate there as a student athlete. The reason why I started my nonprofit organization is because I started in college. I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and when I first got there, I saw all the riots happen. It was literally like landed down first time in Wisconsin. And we went to Milwaukee. I drove with my parents about to move in. There was a gas station right there, and literally they burned down the whole gas station. And I saw the protesters just going out and protesting. When I got there, and I took a knee in my sophomore year, my freshman year, I was kind of conservative, a little conservative. I didn't know anybody, so I was kind of still getting used to the area, the people, the school. And then the year later, when the stuff started happening about the shootings and all that stuff, it kind of flipped a switch for me where it kind of got me out of my shell, and I started meeting more black people through other colleges. I went to Black Student Union meetings at different areas in Chicago, Michigan, New York, and Nebraska, and many other states where I kind of heard their backstories, what they received, and people told me that my story is something that I should tell everybody else because it's something that it's gonna make a lot of people support what I'm doing. And when I took the knee, it was something that I did take a lot of backlash, but I didn't let it bother me because I know what I was doing. I know who or what I was gonna change, and I wasn't doing it for myself because I would have been selfish as me to do. And I received the Black Student Year of the Award. I received the Student Athlete, where I volunteered at different schools, so I received that award. So I received a lot of awards throughout the years, and I gave it to my parents. I didn't want it. I gave it to my parents because it wasn't just me who was doing it. It was them that helped me, and then I gave it to one of my professors, Eugene Pitchford, where he helped me throughout this process. A little bit about myself. At a very early age, I was always made fun of, and I was bigger than other kids, and then I wasn't smarter than the other kids, and teachers told my parents that Trey, hey, like maybe Trey should get held back, and Trey's not smart enough, or Trey's interrupting class, Trey's not doing all this, his homework. And my parents stayed up very late at night helping me with my homework, and they were getting frustrated at me, and I was getting frustrated at them, and we were all butting heads. But without my parents, I wouldn't be here today, and without my two sisters, my grandma, my aunt, I wouldn't be here today. And the reason as I graduated college, I want to tell all the kids who've been doubted and throughout elementary, middle school, and high school and college that there is a light at the end of the tunnel if you keep working hard and keep doing all these things, and God's got you. We go into the inner city schools, talk to the kids, talk to high school, middle school, elementary, and there's one guy that called me a couple weeks ago. It was his junior year, and then he went to the military last year, and he said the reason why he changed his life, I changed his life because I took him to a school, and he said I would have been robbing, I would have been stealing people, I would have ended up in prison, I would have been dead. So without you taking that school, I probably would have been in prison. So stuff like that made me realize I gotta keep on going and keep on pushing. I would like to give some thanks to my parents, my mom and dad, for always being with me through the thick and thin. They have always been there for me. They've always supported me through, even if I was wrong, they still supported me 100% through the long days of doing my homework, the long nights, staying up till 2. Mom, I'd like to appreciate you for installing a lot of things that I didn't know and making sure that I was right. And my dad, thank you for everything you have done. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Yeah, I'd like to give my other family members a lot of shout out too. Without them, it wouldn't be possible either. Through 5 Star Vision, we give out backpacks, we give out pencils, pens, all the school supplies that you guys need. We give out. 5 Star Vision is all about creating equality and create everybody as one. Helped out my brother-in-law's school. I helped out my neighbor's school, Copper Ridge. We are able to provide up to 100 backpacks. It's for school and sports and all that stuff, so we can help out a football team like Saguaro. We can help out South Mountain High School or any other school in the state of Arizona. I was lost. I didn't know where I was going to go after football because that's all I knew was football. And I got there and I graduated, and I was like, maybe I should start my nonprofit organization and help the youth in Arizona as much as I did in Milwaukee.